Alright guys, this is a video I'm pretty excited about because it has fire in it, and who doesn't like fire? With the LA fires and the hurricanes, we started thinking about, what are we going to do with our important documents. We actually had a flood a few years ago, and we lost all the kids' social security cards in the flood. Not that they got ruined, we just can't find them. And so we started coming up with a plan then to work on stuff. We still haven't got their cards back yet. So we were looking at get fireproof safe for the documents and things like that due to the fires in LA. So we were just looking at a little box because obviously we couldn't afford $8,000 gun safe that can keep it safe for a few hours. Most people can't do that. So we were looking at affordable ways. So as I was looking on for a little box, I came across these little pouches and I was thinking there's no way that's fireproof. So I ordered them and I thought, let's burn them. So when I open the package, kind of rubbery. It's actually sticky a little bit. I'm sure that'll wear off. I put it down on something that was dusty and it got dust on it. The inside has a foil reflective. It's not very thick. It's super thin. I would think the weak spot would be the zipper. It's pretty waxed or coated with something. And it came in a 2-pack. One for like a money pouch and then one for your documents. So we're going to test that today. I'm going to put in a few different types of medium that are paper just to see if anything gets scorched. First we have just toilet paper, tissue. So that's really flammable. We all know that. And then this is a thermal receipt they got from the grocery store, because the reason I'm putting that in there is if you're going to be storing stuff, receipts or something for work, you're going to need something that's going to protect it. Regular paper for any documents, and then shameless plug, a book that I wrote. This is going to represent your wills and anything else that has that's thick that you would have because they're harder to catch. So we're going to zip it up. I'm going to burn this with a torch, and then I have the same thing in there in this one, besides the book, of course, to represent a money pouch or a receipt thing that you would keep in your truck or your business. So safety first, we're going to put on these very scratched up glasses over I can't see anything now. Some welding gloves. Okay, so we're going to turn this torch on. This is MAP gas. MAP gas burns at about 3,700 degrees. It is hotter than propane. The pouches are rated at 4,200 degrees, so if this scorches it, it's a failure. Now they do have a 4.6 rating on Amazon, but most people don't test them. So you can see as I turn it up, the bluer the flame, the clearer the flame, the hotter it is. So let's get started. First we're going to do this big pouch. And I'm doing the, oh, look at that. What a piece of junk. Well, I guess, so that reflective stuff is burning. Look at that. So the reflective stuff is burning. The zipper burned open. So, but the material itself taking a lot longer. This is the side my book is on, so I may end up torching my book. That's a lot of, okay, so I don't know what you're going to do. Why have a zipper if it's not going to work? All right, now I'm going to actually torch the side with the heat. I'm going to torch the side with the book's not on. It does state it's resistant, not fireproof. Look at that, it looks like it's catching. It's starting to break down. But that's like, I mean, this is 3,700 degrees here, so down here on the bottom, I can touch this. Does a good job. I can touch right here. It's not even hot. I don't want to touch that stuff yet, but we've got the reflective gear. Obviously, that's not even rated at fire. But I was surprised at how fast that zipper just torched. It was on there, but if it's in a real fire, it's just gonna, look at that. It just melted that zipper. So the zipper is, why have a zipper? That's not even that hot. It just was warm. It scared me. Why have a zipper if it's not going to save the stuff? We've got a hole in my book. How far did it burn? It scorched all the way down 15 pages and the cover. That's actually not good. Here's the paper. So if this was your birth certificate, you'd be having a hard time getting that. You'd have to replace it for sure. Thermal receipt. I expected it to blacken a little bit, but I didn't expect it to go like that. And the tissue did start fire. Here's what it looks like on the inside. So I would have to say not very good. Not very good at all. I was surprised at this. I mean, it is $20, so what do you expect? But it's supposed to last to 4,200 degrees. This MAP gas burns at 3,700 degrees, so that's at the hottest. So it shouldn't have torched it. I mean, it shouldn't have torched it like that. Gosh, that scared me because I poked myself. It's not hot at all anymore. But I was really surprised at how fast that zipper just degraded and melted. That's disappointing. All right, so here's the lesson of the day. Don't rely on these. Maybe we go with a hard-sided one. Spend the extra money that is for a hard-sided document case. Well, maybe we'll test that next. Well, hopefully this helped you out and gave you some information when you're preparing for what you're going to do with your documents to keep them safe. We do recommend that you have a set off fireproof safe somewhere that you off site of your house with a relative you trust. Just a copy of them, and maybe put a copy in your go bag or something like that. So if there is a situation where you have to bolt from your house really fast, that you can at least have documents to get the aid that you need. Because the problem that people have with FEMA is they have to escape from their house in 5 minutes, and if their wallet wasn't in their pocket and they didn't have their information, they couldn't get any help from the government. So it's very important that we have our identifying documents in a safe place. Until next time, guys, thanks. Have a good day.